Today we're at Reliance Stadium in Houston, Texas. Well, it's shaping up to be a great finish to the season. Many teams still vying for playoff spots. So thanks for joining us as the Titans square off against the Texans. Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
Boy, the defense has shown in the past how dominant they can be. They're very aggressive, and it seems like all 11 guys are always around the ball. When you have guys flying around, making hits, causing turnovers, it creates a lot of problems for the offense.
The Texans' ground game should be a big factor in the outcome of this one. Now, we've talked about the defense that they'll face, and in order to keep them guessing, this offense will look to mix it up with screens and counters. This will force the defense to tone down their aggressiveness and not overplay anything. It should make for a very interesting matchup.
Wow, those guys got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. They're lined up and ready for the kick. Let's get back to the action on the field. Weaver in to kick this one off.
Kicking off to start the game. Number 80, back deep to return.
Nice distance. From the 2. They're ready to call their first play of the game.
Number 80 on the return.
Only one man in the backfield. Man in motion.
20-yard
Hand it off. Gain of 2.
The 47 on the run. Gain of 2 on the play.
The Titans line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Looking for a receiver with the throw, and this pass is complete. Number 87 never took his eyes off that pass and brought it in for the reception.
He just makes it look too easy out there.
The Titans have a very well-rounded defense, John, an ideal mixture of size and speed, and if they execute their game plan out there, look out.
You're right, they do have a lot of great athletes on this team. But what impresses me is their discipline. This one could turn out to be a long day for the offensive coordinator.
Bowler occasionally likes to show off that arm, and this time it gets them a first down.
Yeah, he really zipped that one out there. This guy's been known to dislocate fingers of his receiver. And that kind of stuff can happen when you have such a strong arm.
Get out, he said. Get the ball.
Raspberry was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
The Texans come out with 8 guys in the box.
49-yard line.
On the carry. Fumble. The Texans recover. The 40, the 30. Good play by the defense to recover the fumble.
When you have bodies flying around that fast, a lot of times one of them will jar the ball loose, and that's a free-for-all.
So the coach throws the red flag, letting the referee know he wants him to look this one over. Clearly a big momentum shift could be in the making as we take a look at a possible fumble.
And they really had no choice but to challenge it because of what it could mean for both teams. I don't know. It's a tough call from seeing that angle.
The call on the field stands. Tennessee will be charged a timeout.
It was a close call, but there just wasn't enough evidence to reverse it.
This is one of these cases where it's better to be safe than sorry.
Beaver gets set. Cross play to the left. 4-yard gain there. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. Rhodes comes in motion. Hands it off. Gets the call, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
5-yard gain on the play.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Crosses it left. Diaz picks up just enough with a first. That'll keep the drive alive.
Yeah, and when the defense misses a tackle, when they could have forced the 4th down, I mean, that just will drive a coach nuts.
1st and 10. Ball on the 15-yard line. Bayless, the deep back.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Passing on 1st down. Throwing short to the right side. You can't complete that short pass, and it's 2nd down.
On the play.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Closing in, looking downfield, gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Good pass to the fullback on that play, John.
And don't be surprised if they look in his direction again. He's not just a solid lead blocker. He can hurt you in the passing game, too.
1st down and goal to go. About 5 yards out. Pressure, throws to the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. And is able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of them so that kind of thing doesn't happen.
Burrow comes in for the extra point. And it's up. And the extra point is good. So the drive didn't have a whole lot of yardage involved, but as an offensive job is to score wherever the drive may start, and that's exactly what they did.
I think when they took the field, they saw how close they were to the end zone. They took it upon themselves to make sure the drive got them a touchdown, not just a field goal. That's a great job by the offense to understand the situation and make the most of it.
Weaver is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 80, back deep to return.
It's on its way. From the 2. The Titans will start this drive from the 22-yard line.
Number 80 on the return. First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Hands it off. Plows ahead. Down he goes at the 25. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry. They need 7. Ball on their own 25. Bowler sets up. A lot of room to work. So he's able to move the chains without putting it in the air.
Yeah, the guy doesn't have to throw it every time. If they give him some room to run, he's going to take it. That's exactly what he did.
Eight defenders in the box on this one.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
He'll pass on the first down. Gets rid of it. Won't have to break stride.
Now, this is what a receiver with great concentration can do for you. He makes a catch, and he knows he's going to get nailed. And he does a heck of a job of holding on to it and bringing it down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 49. Number 8 in motion. Going to the right. Loss of around 2.
With the carry, 3-yard loss on the play. Second and 13. Ball on the 46-yard line.
94. Come on, Zia.
Gets the toss to the right. Pierce gets right in there and brings him down. Lost about a yard.
Loss of 2 on the play.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Ball on their own 43. Dropping back. Under pressure. Launches this one to the right. Drops the interception. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Llewellyn sets up to run back the punt. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. Only one man back. Beaver sets up.
Bring the pain.
Diaz picks up maybe 3 on that carry. Only one man in the backfield. Pressure coming. Throws it. And he hits his target. He was able to hit his target, picking up the first in the process.
And that's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is and the quarterback delivering the pass quickly.
1st and 10. They line up in the I formation. The Texans using motion. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Moss was in perfect position to make that catch.
Yeah, the receiver showed great concentration looking that one right into his hands.
The backs are lined up in an I. Dropping back. Pressure. He was hit just as he threw. The blocking broke down on that play, allowing the defender to get to the quarterback as he was releasing the ball.
Line has to do a better job of protection or they're going to get their quarterback killed.
They need about 3. Ball on their own 22. Using motion. Looking for room. Great fake. With the throw, he hits his receiver.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on 3rd down. And they come through with this perfect play that gets him a first and keeps the drive going.
First and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Gets the toss to the left. Not a whole lot on that carry. He'll take himself out of the game for a play or 2. Llewellyn comes in motion. Under pressure, throwing. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
3rd and 10. Ball on their own 32. Dropping back. Pressure coming. Great play in the backfield. Good play call by the defensive coordinator.
He knows exactly how to take advantage of his personnel. He always puts him in position to make big plays out there, whether it's rushing the quarterback or playing in pass coverage downfield.
Touchdown is the difference between these two teams as we end the first quarter with the score: Houston 7, Tennessee 0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. Jackson lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the kick. From the 35. He had some room but couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
One or two more blocks would have sprung him.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
On the 46-yard line.
They give it to the halfback, looking for leverage. Pickup of about a yard on the run. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. Rasmus below the setback. Closing in, gets the pass off, makes the adjustment. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 35-yard line. Pushes it out to the left. Rasmus couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. He'll do it again. Pierce stops him for negative yardage. So that tackle now gives him 4. He couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. Back was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Pressure, throwing, and he makes the grab.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 23-yard line.
To the air on 1st down. Under pressure, great play in the backfield. And the quarterback gets dumped for the sack.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside. The rush got to him just before he could get rid of it.
Now they're looking at 2nd and long after the sack. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Intercepted. The offensive line couldn't do the job, and the pressure forced him to make a bad throw into coverage.
I tell you, you don't get a whole lot easier than that. He was right there. The quarterback makes a bad throw, and he brings it in for an interception.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Flings it to the outside. The incomplete pass bringing up 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 9. Diaz Still running. Slips the tackle. Diaz covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
They line up in the I formation. Pressure coming. Throw. The pass ball's incomplete, and he's unable to hang on to that one.
Looked like he had it, but the thing just popped right out of there.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 19. Drops back. Gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Beaver flings that pass in there.
Now that is a great throw. The quarterback surveyed the field, found the open guy, and got the ball to him in a hurry.
The backs are lined up in an I. Closing in, throwing, the 40. So they're able to pick up another first down.
This offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
Get at him.
Sixth play of this drive. Toss play to the left. Loses the defender. Keeps his feet moving. Good run there to move the chains.
And what happened there was the defense didn't wrap up well. They just can't try and knock the guy out. They have to wrap when they tackle.
Hit him low.
Passing on first down. Pressure with the throw, and it's complete. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. First and 10. Diaz in the backfield.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Tosses it left. He gets a couple of yards on the carry, but he looks fatigued and is headed for the sideline.
On the play.
Split backs this time.
6. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Stay after him. You go what? Bust this real deep.
Gives the ball off. Breaking free. The defender goes down. Good drive they've got going here.
And the best friend of a quarterback, I always say, is a good running game. A good running game can pick up first downs and get you a lot of time of possession and keep your own team's defense off the field.
The backs are lined up in an I. Gets the call. Missed tackle. Can't go. Kept it on the ground. Picks it up about 7. Second and maybe 3. Ball on the 18-yard line. Tennessee comes out in their nickel package. Drops back. They give it to the halfback. Smith picks up the first on that carry.
Yeah, the defense was looking around, and he was already by him before they knew what hit him.
Two minutes left in the quarter. It's first and 10. Under pressure, gets rid of it, and that brings up second down.
Here's where the defense needs to make a big play. Maybe they bring some heat with a blitz or they change up the coverage. That way they can force the offense into making a mistake and keep them from getting any points before the half.
Hand it off. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
On the run, 2-yard gain on the play.
Here's where it pays off to have a receiver that can get open quickly. You try and match him up one-on-one and let him do his thing to get you a first down.
Diaz, long setback. Pressure coming. Great play in the backfield by Miller. Aggressive defensive call that time.
They really love this guy on defense. He's fast enough to cover the quick wide receivers, strong enough to bump receivers at the line, and he's pretty good at rushing the passer. That gives you a lot of flexibility in your blitz packages.
Burrow leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. The kick is up. The try is good. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up with a kickoff. Number 24, back to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6-yard line. The last drive ended with an interception. So let's see what happens as they take over again. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Number 89. Moves in motion. Hand it off. Guys, we're stuck on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. And they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
It's second down and a long way to go. 46 defense in this time.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
And give it to the halfback. What a throw. Tennessee will call a timeout here. They have one remaining. And let's see if they can convert on third down. If they do, then we'll see how they choose to manage the clock. Nickelback in this time.
22-yard
Breaking free. The 30. First and 10. Ball on their own 32. The Titans call a timeout. They have none left.
One thing as a defender you want to avoid is trying to take a gamble for a turnover and then giving up a big play that lets them get points before the half.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. A little off target, but caught. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, so they just need to prevent them from getting into field goal range.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Throws it behind him, but he has it. Number 89 got himself into perfect position to make that catch.
The guy's been working really hard trying to improve. Looks like all that extra work is paying dividends.
Closing in, gets rid of it. Pass ball's incomplete.
I don't think they can do much more than just throw one long. So I'm sure the defensive coach is telling his guys, don't get beat deep.
Ball right around midfield. Schmidt goes to work with an empty backfield. Pressure, surveying the field. Floats one into the end zone. This one falls incomplete. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Houston 10, Tennessee 0.
49ers rock you, the Jets will rock you, Raiders will rock you. Let's play, nothing about to say about a bitch I'm people in a best stage way. He ain't sports and the roots and fight with the crews to come on. Make a move against my team is a move. I made the league, I made the moves, and I've been winning in sync.
Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Ned will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 80, back to return.
Short kickoff. From the 10. He can't wrap him up. Slips the tackle. Houston is looking to extend its advantage as they take over again offensively. Pass play here on first down. Gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. A powerful arm brings them a first down this time.
Yeah, and you talk about putting some heat on your throws. This guy really let it go.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. With the throw, the 40 loses the defender. Big time play by Rhodes.
That's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball. He's going to move it with speed.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line.
Get in there, Ron. Bring that pain, baby.
Gets the delayed handoff. 2, maybe 3 yards on the delay. Let's go to Melissa.
Hi, Al. The Titans coach is very concerned with his defense's inability to stop the run in the first half. He's likely to make a few adjustments to his defensive scheme, possibly bringing additional defenders up to the line, as he expects to see a continued emphasis on the run here in the second half. Al?
Thank you. That was Melissa Stark with the update from the side. It's picked up. The defender knocked the ball loose, and he turned it over. So it's 1st and 10 following the fumble.
Let's go. Come on.
Bowler gets set. Under pressure. Throws it. They move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he puts that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 46. Number 8 comes in motion.
46-yard line.
It's the toss to the right. Rasp didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them offside.
Only one man back.
On the 45-yard line.
Lose it. That's all you got.
Pressure coming. Steps up with the pass. Pierce records the stop at the 36. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time and now they get a whole new set of downs.
Come on, get up.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Crosses it right. The 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You have to take another look at this one. He goes one way, then the other, then back the other way. And the defender's falling down. He put on some great moves, and that's what got him to score.
Nedney comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. And he tacks on the extra point. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
They did everything they had to on that one. And the end result is a trip across the goal line and a TD on the board.
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 85, back to return.
Not a real deep kick. Should be returned. From the 11-yard line. The Texans will start this drive from the 24.
Number 80 on the return.
It's 1st and 10. Man in motion.
Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Throwing on 1st down. Closing in. Throws it right to him. Good throw, good catch to move the chains.
You know, as a receiver, all you have to do is get a step, and this guy's going to put the ball on you.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Dropping back, pass on 1st down. Right on time. Beaver zips the ball into the receiver on that one.
The quarterback quickly read the defense and fired the ball into the receiver for a 1st down.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Get at him.
Only one man back for Llewellyn. The man in motion.
47-yard line.
He hands it off. Can't bring him down. The 40. Diaz with a nice run and picks up the 1st down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a 1st down.
Bayless running with purpose. The 30 runs through the tackle. Power running there to move the sticks.
You know, the defense had him stop short, but he did a heck of a job of busting through the tackle to get enough for the 1st down.
It's 1st and 10.
That's all you.
They line up in the I formation. Man in motion.
26-yard line.
And there's a flag on the play.
Good ball. That's start on the offense.
That was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
So now it's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
Get at him, D. Take him out.
They come out of the nickel.
15. Ball on the
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure with the pass. Almost intercepted. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
Here come the heat. Get at him. Man, dog, go. Good work.
Under pressure, looking for an option, throwing. This pass is incomplete. Beaver somehow got that pass off.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Bust this real deep. Lose it.
Drops back. Pressure coming. This one falls incomplete. A little too much on that pass, resulting in an overthrow.
He has to learn to take a little bit off it sometime. You don't want to try and guide it in there or put it up for grabs, but you also need to give your guy a chance to catch the ball.
So this will be a 48-yard attempt from the 38-yard line. The kick is up. And that kick is right on target. That successful field goal attempt is his second of the game. The Texans have the lead here in the third quarter. Weaver in to kick this one off.
Number 24 back deep to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 2-yard line. And we'll see if they can move the ball as well through the air this time as they did after scoring a touchdown on their last possession. It's 1st and 10. Crosses it out to the right. What a collision. And he's forced out of bounds at the 19. Gain of 2. The Texans have 8 guys in the box. No place to run on that one.
And the thing is, when you don't get underneath the defensive line, you're not going to have the leverage that's needed to knock them off the ball. And that time, the defense had all the leverage.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team.
Third down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Pass ball's incomplete. A jarring blow on that one.
He saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him, and it ends up incomplete.
To line up for what will be his second punt of the game. Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force the fair catch.
Only one man back. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the carry.
He keeps pounding away in the ground, and he closes in on 100 yards.
Second and 4. Ball on the 50-yard line. Crosses it right. Lost about a yard.
On the carry. Loss of 2 on the play. Third and 7. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Closing in with the throw. And it's complete. They complete the pass for the 1st down.
That showed awareness by the receiver. He knew just where he had to go to get the 1st down, crossed the marker, and then looked for more.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 41-yard line. Beaver sets up. Diaz. They'll go with a play fake. Incomplete pass. Dyson was in perfect position and knocked that pass away.
He needs to do a better job putting the pass on the spot where only his guy can get it. Those tip passes can turn into interceptions pretty easily.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Tosses it right. Diaz didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
And they'll face a long third down here. Ball on the 42-yard line. Dropping back. Pressure. Throws it on the money. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him. Moss in motion. Hand it off. Slips the tackle.
You love a back who can contribute consistent positive yardage like this.
Second and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 23-yard line. Under pressure, and he's brought down in the backfield. He did a great job getting to the quarterback and picked up his first sack. It's third down and 10 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. Smith, the lone back.
Third and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
An exciting game so far as we head to the fourth quarter with the score. Houston, 13. Tennessee, 7. The teams are set for the fourth quarter of play. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Beaver sends a man in motion. They'll go with a run once again. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6.
On the run, gain of 6 on the play.
So this will be a 39-yard field goal try. And it's on its way, and it's good. He nails that one. 3 field goals today. Weaver is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Back to return.
It's on its way. From the 7. The defense shut down the offense the last time they had the ball.
Brady on the return.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 23.
Bring that play, baby.
Rasby in the backfield. To the air on first down. Throwing short to his left. Perfect pass. Good play on that pass.
If he can make catches like that regularly, he can expect to see more passes thrown in his direction.
The Titans line up in the shotgun.
24 yards.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. And he hits his target. Now that's a stiff one. At the 40, the 30. Great call for a lot of yards.
And when I watched him in practice this week, it seemed like he was breaking a big one every time he caught it. He's got some great moves. This is the kind of thing that happens with him.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. And off to the tailback. Wiggins stops him for negative yardage. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner is stuffed.
As soon as he got the ball, there was a defender in his face to knock him down.
Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. The Titans line up in the shotgun. Gets the pass off. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Quarterback back in the shotgun.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Using motion. Dropping back with the throw. Almost got it. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
They'll line up for the kick, and it should be about a 43-yard attempt. And it's up. The field goal attempt is good. The Titans are clearly not finished just yet.
This game is yet to be decided.
The kickoff team lines up.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 85, back to return.
Good distance. From the 6. The offense ready to go again after their last drive ended with 3 points. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 23. Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
The backs are lined up in an I. Man in motion. Hand off to the tailback. About a 2-yard gain here. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. About 8 yards. Ball on their own 24. Cross play to the right. Diaz. He's doing a good job helping to provide a solid ground game for his team. Jackson sets up, waiting for the punt. Here's the kick. From the 33. He had a nice return on that punt.
And no matter how good a punt is, it doesn't mean anything if your team can't stop the return.
They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
It's the toss to the right. 8-yard gain.
47 on the carry. Gain of 8 on the play.
About a yard to go. Tosses it out to the right. Rasper couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running play. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Hands it off. And he's stopped at the 47. 1-yard gain by the running back.
1-yard gain on the play. Fourth and 1. Ball on the 47-yard
Gets the call. Looking for leverage. And And he picks up just enough to convert. Rasby did a nice job on that run.
If the defense keeps giving up runs like that for first downs, they'll have to make some adjustments to slow this guy down.
Another run. Minimal gain there, and it looks like he's going to go to the sideline for at least a couple of plays. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 37-yard line. Hand it off. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry. Seventh play of this drive. Hand off to the tailback. Puts it on the ground. The Texans get it.
When the offense turns the ball over this much, the coach needs to figure out why it's happening and make some adjustments.
So it's first and 10 following the punt. Beaver sets up. Hand it off to the back. Runs over the tackle. And he's tackled at the 27. Diaz, he's closing in on 100 yards rushing. It's second down and 7 to go. Ball on their own 27. Beaver with a man in motion. So he picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and headed for the sideline.
Third and 5. Ball on the 29-yard line.
They give it to the halfback. They blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 41. 2 minutes to the final gun. The backs are lined up in an eye. We'll get the call again. About a 3-yard gain for the fullback. Tennessee calls a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Diaz. He shakes the defender. Tennessee calls a timeout. They have 1 left.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Hands off to the tailback. The Titans call a timeout. That's their 3rd and final timeout. And so the offense gets 1 more shot to see what they can do here with the time remaining. Weaver is back to punt. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch. No return here. Back it comes to the 20. The Titans line up in the shotgun.
At the 20-yard line. First and 10.
We'll see. Yeah.
Using motion. Pass play here on first down. Looking for a receiver. Ball loose. The Texans get it. He was trying to make something happen by himself, and he puts it on the ground. they have excellent field position now following the fumble recovery. Second and long. Ball on the 16-yard line. Man in motion. They give it to the halfback. Now that's a stiff one. Gain of 2.
With the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
Let's go. Come on. There we go.
Beaver sets up.
Come on, Beaver.
Diaz. Tackle at the 10. Decent gain, about 4.
Gain of 4 on the play.
So this field goal try will be from 27 yards out. The kick is up, and that kick is right on target. He's been good on 4 field goal attempts. Weaver is just about ready to kick this one away.
24, back deep to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 5-yard line.
Flipping on the receiving team. Half the distance from the spot of the foul. First down.
They'll probably try one long throw downfield. Deep in their own territory. This is going to do it. Barring a defensive foul, this will be the last play of the game. Closing in. The pass ball's incomplete. Not much left they can do here. Even if they score, it's still over. Throws it. This pass is incomplete. And time runs out. The game is over. The final score is Houston 19, Tennessee 10. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.